between July 16th and 20th. Intense and unyielding rainstorms battered Sichuan Province, one of China's most landslide-prone regions, triggering widespread destruction and chaos. The heavy rainfall saturated the fragile terrain, pushing mountainsides beyond their breaking point. What followed were multiple landslides that swept through counties, isolated towns, damaged infrastructure, and forced mass evacuations. The worst-hit areas included Luding County, Lebo County, and parts of Yan and Ganzi prefectures. In some regions, rainfall totals exceeded 200 millimeters, putting extreme stress on already unstable slopes. The consequences were swift and devastating. On the morning of July 19th, Luding County witnessed one of the most destructive slides of the week. After several days of downpour, a hillside near National Highway G318, an essential route connecting Sichuan to Tibet, gave way around 7:30 a.m. The collapse unleashed around 15,000 cubic meters of debris, completely burying a 70-meter stretch of road. Fortunately, thanks to early warning systems and constant monitoring of the saturated soil layers, authorities had already ordered evacuations hours before the disaster occurred. Emergency crews, including firefighters, geological experts, and local transport teams, sprang into action. Within minutes, a temporary command center was established on higher ground. Drones equipped with thermal and radar imaging scanned the area for further instability, while excavators worked through the rubble. By nightfall, responders had carved out a narrow bypass route and began installing safety nets and rock anchors to secure the slope. Barely a day later, another powerful landslide struck Lebo County in the Lianshan Autonomous Prefecture on July 20th. This region, shaped by steep ridges and deeply incised river valleys, has a long history of landslides. 5 consecutive days of rain had loosened the soil and cracked rock faces above Wei Township. In the afternoon, the hillside collapsed, sending massive boulders crashing down and destroying terraced farmland below. The landslide measured around 300 meters across and involved over 20,000 cubic meters of rock and earth. Thankfully, no homes were directly hit, but nearby communities were evacuated as a safety measure, according to Sichuan's Geological Disaster Monitoring Center. Early signs of instability, such as surface cracks, had been detected weeks earlier. The recent heavy rains simply accelerated the slope's inevitable failure. Crews have since fenced off the area and launched efforts to reshape the terrain and improve drainage systems to reduce future risks. Smaller, but still damaging landslides also affected other areas, including the Ebian-Jingjing corridor. Many rural roads were cut off, utility poles were knocked down, and hillside farms were severely affected. In some places, residents were stranded for hours until emergency teams restored access. Sichuan's disaster response was swift and well-coordinated. Over 3,000 responders were mobilized across the province, ranging from geologists and engineers to fire brigades and search teams. Using a combination of advanced technologies such as slope vibration sensors, real-time rainfall gauges, and aerial drones, authorities were able to monitor high-risk zones and quickly deploy resources where needed. Temporary slope defenses made from eco-friendly materials like sandbags, plant-based nets, and water diversion trenches were also installed in critical zones. Communities in high-risk areas such as Luding and Lebo had previously undergone evacuation drills, which played a vital role in ensuring smooth and timely relocations. Sichuan's extensive investment in early warning systems has clearly paid off. Although the damage was considerable, the human toll was minimized thanks to proactive alerts, fast evacuations, and coordinated emergency management. This tragic series of landslides reminds us that Sichuan's majestic mountain landscapes, while breathtaking, also harbor significant geological dangers. As climate patterns shift and rainfall intensifies, these events may become more frequent and more severe. Thanks for watching Severe Weather, where we uncover the real stories behind nature's most powerful moments. If you found this update valuable, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tap the bell icon to stay informed with clear, calm, and factual coverage of global weather disasters. Stay alert. Stay safe. See you in the next one.